Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. To get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Ready?
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Red, 38. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 52, pull.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he can't escape. The Packers drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. Coming out 4 punts in that loss. And he boots his first of this game away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Here's Josh Jacobs get his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
33, yellow. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. His first throw is an interception. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere in that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. You've got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Come on, set, red, cycle, black, 95, steel, black, set.
Young working from the gun. That's Cox, hits the Arizona rookie. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's go. Blue, cut.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A gain of about 3, so a 3rd of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Red, 38. Yellow. Set.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
52 blue. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Young. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. This one from 47 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
32. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Ready?
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Down. Yellow. Fourth. Ready?
Back to the air. Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They just get the play off. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin.
Let's go.
They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
60 red.
Again to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Ready. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He puts some power on a deep one left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Looks on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds the in route complete. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. Their stop comes at the 32-yard mark.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here we go. Black, ready.
Trying to get it with the option here. The pitch is to ETN. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set punt. 53.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
On the double.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
33. Yellow. Ready?
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Nice run across the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, set. Look, fight, 97. Watch out now, 50 Fury.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partners.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Now it's Young. They set up the screen. Brooks. He drives it up to the 24. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
McMillan on the slant. Free inside the 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready, go.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Panthers. With it, first and 10.
Check, pitch. Let's go now. Ready.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. Black Ultra, 45. White, 6. Mugga. Hut.
Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Let's go. Ready.
Love now on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Packers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the 34. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Black. Hut, hut.
Love now. It's on target to Williams. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Right, white. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Brooks. They'll couple together a yard there. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Come on, set.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Ready.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Taken in by Horn. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field to keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Secures this at the 17. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
They're on the 16-yard line.
On the double.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Here we go. Set, go.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Let's go. Flash.
Jacobs gets in on the draw. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
To the air with Love. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Jukes one defender. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Man in motion here. To the air on 1st down. Young. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the pistol, it's Young. Connection made to Tremble. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he's stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Down. 50, green. 62 black. Check.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Okay, ready?
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Come on, set. Number 32.
They kick the running back in motion.
Set.
Here he is on third and long. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And a big gain reaches midfield.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
That's ready.
Love using the legs here. And they bring him down around the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Let's go now. Strike. Hey, go steal. Ready?
Handoff running right, Jacobs. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Love now to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first one it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
And down here to Lloyd. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Red, yellow, 22. Black shot. Set.
Let's come in low. Pulls it up to 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red. Set.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he gets in, touchdown! The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10. Their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds him on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Come on, set.
Receiver in motion, going left.
Hut, hut.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Out of the backfield, he was looking for Jonathan Brooks. Well, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
52 blaster.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Young. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fields this at the 19. They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Green Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Takes the handoff now low. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
1st down throw. Here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kids. You want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ready, ready. Set.
Love with it on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree cake that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
33, yellow. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. They go counter. It's Jacobs. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Black ball.
The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut, cut.
He'll throw it. Needs an open man. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Half goal 80. Go.
And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap out of Young. And it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down, Panthers.
First down, Young. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go. Ready.
The 2nd down throw for Young. Short pass brought in. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Again, it's Young. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Come on.
Here's Young again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Back.
To the air, he hit again. Young. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Snap. Ready. Right. 95. Ready.
On 31, here's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Go.
Young working from the gun. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Now Young. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Check white. 33, yellow. Ready?
Going on again with Jacobs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go. Red, 38.
Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Pause, red. Come on, set. Ready.
And look to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
32. Ready.
Back to throw. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Ready, set.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready. Check.
Setting up to pass. Cut out left. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
43. Edo blue. 5. 97. Ready.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to checkdown, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to checkdown. You can't take a sack on first down in the red zone.
Down. Black 40. Red. Cycle.
Trying again, following the sack. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set of the line. Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, be for the game winner.
Here's a Conda on the return. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Juke the defender. This makes it up to the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Okay, right.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. From the 29. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Running the throw here on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Ready?
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Short pass caught by his tight end. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
It's cut right side by Watson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Finds his man, it's Crab. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The kick is good, he got it! And they've taken back the lead. So this is a Packers win. And they only needed a field